Welcome back, everybody. It's Joseph for Zany62. So I have a quick update. Now, yesterday I posted a vlog with the AMC Universal deal, which is after roughly around 17 days, Universal struck a deal with AMC to pull out their movies from the theaters and put it to their own streaming platform on PVOD, which is Premium Video on Demand. Now, in my vlog, I stated how the movie industry is livid. At least the big chains are, like Regal, which is owned by Cineworld, Edwards, or Landmark, and NATO, which stands for the North American Theater Operators, or owners, excuse me. And they have said that this is not particularly something they're going to support, and even Regal called them out in a scathing review of this deal. Now, what I had suggested is that many independent movie theater chains would be greatly affected. The great news is that Mr. Alan Michon reached out to Zenny62, Zenny in particular, and let us know that his theater would not be affected by this AMC Universal deal, which is great news. As I stated all along, you have Grand Lake Theater, which is the jewel of Oakland. It is an historic theater, a beautiful theater. It brings a lot of history and old Hollywood that you don't see anymore in these cookie cutter movie chains. So once we're able to go see or go back to the movie theater in general, I would encourage you all to go to Grand Lake Theater and support local independent movie theater chains, especially one as beautiful and as grand as Grand Lake Theater. Now, also, one of the things I mentioned is throughout the movie industry standard, at least what I've been taught when I was in film school, is that there's always a percentage cut between the studios and the movie theater chains. Now, that may have changed over the years. To what degree, I'm not sure. I know yesterday stated it could be as far-fetched as maybe 90-10, 80-20, 70-30. Those are examples. It doesn't mean that those numbers that I pointed out to you are factual numbers, but just to give you an example that many times those percentages always weigh heavily on the studio side, obviously. And so those operating costs for many movie theater chains is kind of supplemented by the concessions. And so having Mr. Michon reached out to Zenny62, we're glad to hear that his theater is not going to be affected by this AMC Universal deal. And we appreciate any opportunity if Mr. Michon would ever like to come on the live stream and maybe kind of educate us on the independent movie theater operators system in terms of how they work. It'd be great for someone like me who likes this entertainment industry but also appreciates private ownership of a theater. But if anything, to reiterate, great news, Grand Lake Theater will not be affected by this AMC Universal deal. And again, I appreciate Mr. Michon for reaching out to Zenny62 to clarify, or at least to let us know that this deal will not be affecting his theater. So keep it here on Zenny62, and don't forget to like and subscribe.